Hello and welcome to Mindset Hustle. This is your boy Moses, and I'm about to bring you an exciting series of lessons on how to trade boom and crash on Deriv.com. So this is going to be a series lesson. So today we are going to look at part 1 of this boom and crash trading made simple video. All right guys, so before I dive into the first part of the series, let me take this plug out of the way. As usual, if today is your first time here on Mindset Hustle, do well to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the bell notification icon so that anytime we release a new video, you will be notified that Mindset Hustle has released a new video. Also, do not forget to like this video and leave us a comment or any question that you have in the comment section below. Without much ado, let's dive into today's video. So just as I said guys, this is going to be a series video. Okay, so in this series, the title of this series is going to be boom and crash trading made simple. Yes, I mean made simple. A lot of people don't understand how to trade this particular synthetic pair on Deriv.com very well, and that reminds me, the only broker that trades this pair is Deriv. Okay, so I'll leave a link in the description of this video. Do well to click on that link and register. All right, because there are a lot of clone sites that are out there where people are how will I say, people are scamming people through it. You register and you think you are registering with Deriv, but at the end of the day you have not registered with the company and you end up depositing your fund and you cannot withdraw it. So I'll leave the official link to Deriv.com in the description of this video. Do well to click on it and register. All right, so as I said, today we are going to look at the part 1. Okay, the part 1, which is very important, you need to understand. Okay, so in the part 1 we are going to look at the market structure. All right, market structure in terms of trading boom and crash. So when we tend to trade boom and crash, how should we look at the market? Okay, so one of the most important things that a lot of people don't take into consideration when trading in general is structure. Okay, I think let me market structure. All right, please guys, take time to watch this video from beginning to end. Don't forward this video, because if you forward it you might miss an information along the way. So do well to follow step by step. Okay guys, all right, so as I was saying, a lot of people trade but they don't understand what they are doing. They don't understand why the market reversed where it reversed. They don't understand why the market continues from a particular point after a reversal. Now, structure is very important. If you understand structure, you understand how to make proper trades. But if you don't understand structure, you end up always taking trades and being taken out of the market because you don't know what to expect at a particular point in time. Now, boom, crash are the favorite pairs when it comes to synthetic trading on Deriv.com. And as I said, I'll leave a link to Deriv.com in the description of this video. Do well to subscribe. Just a disclaimer, Deriv is not sponsoring me. They are not sponsoring this video as well. I only trade with them. So I trade with them and they are the only broker in the universe trading these particular assets. All right, so do well to register with them. So let's come back. Market structure is very important. So I'll first of all demonstrate the textbook way of representing market structure, then you look at the realistic way that you need to look at market structure. Okay, textbook will give you a way that you see market structure in. All right, so for instance, let's say market is moving down, up, making a series of highs and lows. Okay, so market is making series of what? Highs and what? Lows in the market. All right, as it goes up, it makes series of what? Highs and what? And lows. Okay, now as market makes this series of highs and lows, it is doing something we call, it is forming something we call structure and breaking structure at the same time. Okay, so market forms structure and market breaks the structure. So at the point in time, that structure that is broken gives you an idea of what the market wants to do next. Are you okay? So let's say we are having this kind of movement in the market. Okay, so we are having this kind of movement in the market, and at each point in time we realize that market is breaking these highs. Okay, as market moves up, it breaks any high that is formed. Any high that market form is broken, and market forms a new high after breaking that high. Okay, now before I continue, if you want to take forex course that takes you from beginning, advanced to the professional way of trading, then I'm recommending you to take the Captain's Mastery course. Okay, so what is going to happen is, if you want to join the Captain's Mastery course, just contact me using my contact information in the description of this video, and I will give you every information you need to be able to join the Captain's Mastery course. Alright guys, it's very affordable but very insightful course. Okay, this course goes deeper and deeper into things that you need to understand in order to be a profitable trader on daily, weekly and monthly basis. Never miss out. As I said, contact me. My contact details is in the description of this video, and we will meet in the Captain's Mastery course. Meanwhile, let's continue. All right, so as I was saying, we need structure to be able to do proper hot trading. Now structure gives us where market is heading. So structure tells us whether market is in an uptrend or is in a downtrend. All right, so here you can see that as we move, market is what? Is performing what we call series of what? Highs and lows. Series of what? Series of what? Highs. Let me use caps. Highs and what? And lows. Okay, series of highs and lows. All right, so the lower point here, the lower point where market turn over here is what? Is the high at that point. Okay, then we have another high that is formed above, another low formed above, and another low also formed above here, another low also formed above, above here. Okay, so you can see that. Now we have the highs also what? Forming in the same manner. Now you should know that anytime a high is broken, you should be expecting that market will make a pullback. All right, or a retracement. Now if you see this happening in the market where series of highs and lows are being formed, then it should come. The first thing that needs to come to your mind is that market is in an uptrend. All right, guys. So anytime you see market excuse me, anytime you see market forming series of what, lows and high, it means the market is on what, an uptrend. All right, the market is what, is an uptrend. So we say that demand is in what, is in control. So if you want to understand more on supply and demand, please do well to join the Captain's Mastery course. As I said, they will give you every information you need into details on all this topic. Today I'm just here to teach you a very simple way of trading boom and crash profitably each and every day. Okay, so demand is in what, is in control anytime market is in what, an uptrend. All right, so here we can see that demand is in what, is in control, because we are forming series of what, highs and lows in the market. Now in a downtrend it is opposite. So in a downtrend, supply is in control. All right, why are we saying so? In a downtrend, it is the lows that are hot, are broken, and the hot and the highs are respected. But in an uptrend, the highs are broken and the lows are respected. All right, guys. So in that case, where we have, so let me just demonstrate that quickly. So we are coming down, then we form series of highs and what, lows in the market. All right, where we are out forming series of what, highs and what, lows in the market. Series of highs and lows. So guys, just follow this and watch it step by step. Take your time, watch it, understand the concept very well. This is just part one of the entire series, so you need to understand this concept so that when we continue with the lesson in the future, you will not be found wanting. Okay, as I said, this is just a textbook representation of market structure. All right, I think let me use the main trading view so that I can use the main tool, and instead of using broken pieces, then I'll come back here and then we look at some boom and crash pairs, just to show you what I mean in terms of the market structure, in terms of what the market structure. Okay guys, so just be with me and we will be done now. Meanwhile, if you are new to my channel, do well to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification icon, and also don't forget to leave this video a like and share this video with your friends and family who are willing to also trade in the forex industry. All right guys, okay, so as I was saying, so this was the uptrend scenario. I just needed this tool to use. Okay, it makes the work easier for me. All right, so we have this series of movements in the market. Then on the opposite side, that is, I mean on that of the downtrend, we have it in the opposite direction. Okay, so you have market moving from top to bottom, top to bottom, then to top to bottom to top, and look at what is happening. We are breaking the lows that are being formed in the market. All right, we are breaking the lows that are being formed in the market. What do I mean by that? So let me just use this guy here to show you that. We are breaking the lows, the highs in an uptrend and the lows in a downtrend. Okay guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you are enjoying this video, do well to leave me a like, leave this video a like. If you have any question, do well to just leave us a comment in the comment section and I will attend to you. All right guys, I will attend to all your questions, and also you can suggest what you would like me to make video on for you. All right, after this series you can suggest a topic that you like me to make a series of videos on for you guys. All right, I'll be glad to do that for you guys. You are my audience and I'm here to give you value. All right, so this here we are in an uptrend over here, and we are in a downtrend over here because we are moving downwards. Okay guys, all right, so as I said, in a downtrend we break the lows, okay, and the highs are intact. Why do I say they are intact? Because we are not breaking them. Now, what is all these ideas around Strata? So Strata is just there to help you to know the directional bias of the market at that point in time. All right, so if you understand the directional bias of the market using market structure, you should be able to trade without fear. You should be able to know when to enter the market in a particular direction and when not to enter the market in a particular direction. As I said, this is kind of a textbook example, so let's look at a more realistic example or illustration. Let me say illustration, a more realistic illustration. All right guys, so I'm going to remove these drawings, and then let's do a more realistic. So in a more realistic, in an uptrend, you can have this kind of movement. Oh, sorry. So you can have this sort of movement. Okay, can have this sort of movement. Okay, this kind of more realistic. Are you okay? This kind of a more realistic way in which the market behaves. All right, market don't just move in a linear kind of way. You understand? Market tends to move in a zigzag manner. You understand? Now, one thing you need to understand is, I'm just demonstrating how a realistic market looks like. Okay, so now within this we have the main trend, and we have the internal we have the main structure, and we have the internal structure. For instance, if we take this area, okay, if we take this area, this entire area here, from here to here, is a pullback. All right, but then within it you can see the same kind of market structure forming, where we have series of lows high forming within it. But here the main structure is here. Okay, so within this, where we say this is an internal structure, that structure is a structure formed on the lower time frame that is being depicted on the higher time frame. So we have the structure within. Okay, and then we have the main structure. So here, let's say this H4, you see that this is the main structure where this high is, and you can see this is the point where its low was formed. So we have a low here for this particular pullback. We have a low here for this particular pullback, and if you come here, you can see we have we have this high taken out here, and before this side was taken, you can see how market was behaving before finally breaking through, and you can see where it created this low. So this is how market actually behave. It's not like the first illustration I did where I just put straight lines there, up down. No, that is a textbook example. That's why I call it a textbook illustration. But this is the main market behavior, or this is how market behaves actually. All right, So as I said, this is just part 1 of the series, so don't worry, you go, don't worry about, oh, he said he wants to take us through and all those stuffs. Okay, so here you can see this high here was also taken out. That means Strata was broken. All right, and here is its low before market went up, formed this high here, then made a pullback, and then this high here was taken out as well. All right, so this is how market actually behaves. So if we go to the chart, you realize that this is how market behaves. All right, so what is going to happen is that in this part 1, this is the illustrations I've shown you. Okay, I've shown you the illustrations, but then in the next video, okay, which will be the part 2, I'm going to show you these things on the chart. Okay, but before we go, let me just quickly show you that of the bearish market. So we can have something like this. You'll be moving down, then we have a movement that is kind of a pullback, and then we have this, and we can have this kind of movements in the market before we go down. So market is not just a linear kind of movement. All right, market doesn't just goes in a straight line. All right, so here you can see this is our low in this downtrend. This is our low, was taken out here, and what do we see? Before that, market pull back in a zigzag, so forming internal structures. Then over here, market pull back and formed a low over here. Are you okay? Forms a low over here, then created a new low, pull back, but then those two are equal highs. In the market, you'll be seeing a lot of this kind of formation. All right, that means that high was not taken out. They are still in maintenance, but this low was taken out, and this low was formed, also now taken out. Sometimes this low will not be taken out. You see it will just be equal. This one will be equal with this before that up and M movement. Okay, then if we come here, this was our low that was formed. Okay, so let me say this is an equal low here, so that you see the example it's talking about. All right, so we have those equal lows also over there. Then market went up, and then we have our new high formation over here. So now if you see this in an uptrend, as I said, in a downtrend, as I said, the highs are still intact, but then the lows are being taken. So this particular low like this was taken out here. That was where this structure was broken. So this is how the market looks like in a more realistic way than the first example. And this is just the first part. I don't want to keep this video so lengthy because I want you guys to understand the concept. So I'm just going to keep it this very short, and I'll see you guys in the next part. But don't forget to give this video a like and also share it. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, do well to subscribe. I'll leave all my contact details in the description of this video. If you need an in-depth mentorship, okay, you want to understand the concept behind trading and why you should take certain trades and stay away from certain trades, it is time for you to make contact with me through my handles in the description of this video, so that we will meet on the Captain's Mastery course. This is your boy Moses. I'm out.